Once again, we touch down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City. Miami Gardens is transformed into the Miami International Autodrome, built here especially for the Grand Prix. It's a thrilling street circuit where one wrong move can end in disaster, but for those who can conquer its literal ups and downs, victory is all the sweeter. Spectacle is the name of the game here in Miami, with a stadium at the heart of this track. With long straights and S-bends, not unlike Suzuka's Sector 1, proper ERS management is sure to give drivers an edge towards victory. In the last round, Max Verstappen flew to victory, the Dutchman proving that he can be absolutely unstoppable when he's in such fine form. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell. The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
The Miami Grand Prix arrived onto the calendar in 2022 with much fanfare, and F1 history is still very much being written here. Drivers have to take chances around the street circuit and hope those chances turn into victory.
I'd love to know, Karun, your thoughts on Kevin Magnussen so far this weekend.
I'd say they're in a good place right now. It's pretty clear what the expectations for them were, and they've done well in meeting them head-on.
The Autodrome is ready for some serious action today, here at the Miami Grand Prix. 57 laps await our competitors here in Miami, so may the best driver win. Many people here and at home are wondering what the Haas driver can do.
Ninth is a fairly good grid position. If they make the right calls, they could well score some points.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine. Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And we're underway in Miami. Again, look at that, starting 9th, and it was 12th, now it's 9th and 11th. And sort of mixing around here. They're going to get all up in the business. Magnus, ooh, a bump out right there already.
You all right?
Yeah, my bad.
Now I'm just looking here, possibly Ocon's part of that. Now we're approaching turn 2. Dangerously close to each other. Oh, and the cars there, unable to keep out of each other's way. That will have knocked their confidence, I'm sure. The team glued to the monitors and watching their hopes crumble away.
What does that mean for a car? Some kind of damage, yeah? Minor damage to the front wing. He's only got minor damage. We're gonna leave him out. Yeah, we're gonna leave him out. It's only minor damage to the front wing. But right off the bat, holy cats, right? Okay, so his confidence down a little bit, but he's still in 9th. It's about to lose it to Norris. Time penalty to Magnussen. Shoot.
We'll just see what we can do.
Yeah, look at that. He's not too... Okay, but he's had 2 really good... Well, I guess there's only 2 sectors. What am I talking about? Okay, so he's running the medium-hard strategy here today in Miami, Florida. He did very well last time. I think he came in 7th last season. But he's got Norris around him already, and he's got his teammate right behind him. Hulkenberg... Let's see here. He's all good. Everything... Yeah, so we got... One of the things is we got... put a brand new engine, brand new gearbox in both cars. So both cars have a new Ferrari engine and new gearboxes, so they're going great. The ERS system is at 61%, that's just fine. That was big because I thought I fixed that in the last race and I didn't. I left them out way too long. Both drivers have good confidence coming into this race. I think they're in the 70s. I think the 70s for Magnussen and 80 something for Hulkenberg. So that's pretty good thus far. Everyone's saying Magnussen was in real good confidence coming in, and of course now it crashed right off the bat. So I don't know what that's going to mean, if that's going to have a long-term effect or not. Hulkenberg though is pretty well confident, and he's running the hard medium strategy. Let's check in on Magnussen. Go to the, here's where everyone is on the track. We're all sort of bunched up still, but we're gonna ride on board with Magnussen for a little ways. This is the big chicane there at the end. You're about to come into the long straightaway here. Yeah, again, last season he did very well in Miami, and this season we're hoping for a repeat. He started 9th. I think he can get 7th again if he plays his cards well, but I don't know if this minor damage is going to be a problem overall.
DRS enabled. We are in P10. Okay, that's Norris ahead.
We may put him on another set of softs and then bring him. We may give him 3 or 2 pits today. I don't know. We'll have to see. If we do 2 pits and he comes in, puts softs on, and then goes to hards later, that may be what we do.
Keep
Albon.
pushing.
Yeah, come on.
So let's take a look at the replay. Right, we're taking the second corner.
Williams.
Can they squeeze by? And Alex Albon completes the move.
Yeah, come on, guys. Making his way around the back end here. There's Albon behind him. Magnussen's doing pretty well. Magnussen might keep Albon back there, but he got a time penalty. That stinks. This is the over the shoulder. This is a real fast section here. DRS enabled if he needs it, but he's not close enough to be able to use it. Here comes to this back chicane here. This is what it looks like down at the fin. The front wing. And back out. It's good to be in Miami. Yeah, last time we came down to Miami last season, the B-Wolves were down, or no, Ramblers were down here playing against the Freebooters. And here the baseball season hasn't yet started, but this is great. Yeah, I was in real life. I was down in Miami just a few weeks back.
Broke.
Oh my gosh! And everybody's overtaking him. Come on, guy. Oh, he's fighting with Albon right here. Then I think he would be, if he didn't have that fin problem, he might be better off. As a matter of fact, maybe I should bring him in, because this might not be working for him. Can I pit him? Shoot. Time penalties 5 seconds. Pit stop time. Front wing 3 left. Car parts 7 seconds. 8 seconds. Maybe I changed my tire. What is it with the exclamation point? I guess that's just it. We'll just leave those tires on.
Well, box now, box.
Box.
Yeah, because if Albon's getting around him, his confidence is very low. That stinks. Oh my gosh. So we start off in 9th? Oh, people, our luck. Start off in 9th, getting a wreck within the first lap. Damages the front wing, and now we got to come in and change this wing out. because Albon's passing us. And we're going to get all our... We got Williams ahead of us, and we've got McLaren ahead of us.
Box.
Here he comes. This is going to suck.
What?
And he's getting past. Hulkenberg's getting past.
Remember, long way to go in this race.
By everybody. He's got hard tires on, though. Yeah, here he is going into last place. Just awful. Change that front wing. Yeah, they don't really show it, you know, but... Oh, that was the... Oh, there they show it. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, so they had to wait the 5 seconds. Oh, man, is he back in... Look at how far back in last place he is. We need a safety car. You know? That's the only thing that's going to save his race now. It's about as low confidence as you can get, but his car is fully functional. He's got nobody around him. Alright, let's take a look at the lead of the tires. Okay, Hulkenberg's the only one with a hard tire. Now the good news is all of these people are going to come in ahead of him. Every single person's going to come in ahead of him. But these guys are going to be way too far anyway. Only these guys is he going to pass, which is going to be up to here. So he would get to 9th place when they all pit, if he could stay close to them. Which isn't bad, because he started 12th. It wasn't like it was way off. Now Magnussen, again, his tires, these guys are all going to pit ahead of him, but he's... Yeah, let's switch to Hulkenberg because he's our lead driver now, but he's the only driver out there with hard tires. Very high rubber, very high grip, which at 39 degrees, almost 40 degrees Celsius at the track, that's when you want to be running your hards, I guess. 29.1 degrees Celsius at 3:38 p.m. It doesn't look like it's going to rain, which is good. Let's check his onboard cameras. Everybody around him has soft tires. But again, the thing he's got working for him is if he could just stay with these guys, they're all going to pit, and then he's going to get his distance. He's going to go far out before he makes his pit. And then he's going to come in on medium tires for the second half. So, yeah, shoot. Who's right behind him? He doesn't have his DRS on or anything because he's not passing anybody. And is that... Yeah, that's Sargent behind him. He's got Gasly and Tsunoda ahead of him. That's Tsunoda right there. He should be able to get around Tsunoda. Gasly, I think he can catch Gasly too. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be hard to follow. Yeah, I didn't get my... I didn't get the results from last season. But again, for some reason, I think Magnussen came in 7th. Or maybe it was Schumacher came in 7th. I'm not sure. One of my guys, I think, came in 7th. But we had a good run in Miami. We always do. Right now, 13's not the best. And 20, we did not expect that crash. First lap. Man. We're not having great luck this year. Yeah, and I'm going to have to... There's another race coming up here. I want to say... I forget where the next one is. And I'm going to have to simulate for that one, too. I think finally... the one that I'm going to get to run the practices, run the time trials is going to be for Monaco. And that's not the next race, but the race after. So definitely tune back in for Monaco. These so far going okay. I mean, so far, I got to tell you, this season is not quite as good as last season. I think last season we were in the points basically every race. I mean, we were in the points the first 3 this time, but only one driver with 1 point. And we have to keep, those other guys behind us. We got to keep AlphaTauri behind us. Alpine is who we're trying to catch. Williams and Williams and McLaren, they need to be behind us. They're coming up on us, and if they get points, they're going to leapfrog us. If it ended right now, they would pass us in the standings. We would no longer be 6th. We'd be 7th. So I guess the hope that we got going for us is Hulkenberg's going to get around these guys when they pit. And he's going to get the points. But I think he's taking these turns pretty well. I think the new car is behaving well. Of course, we got these brand new engines in here, which works out very well. We got the new side pods and all that stuff. New gearboxes. And they're much more confident with the setup this time. So I think they're going to have a good race here in Miami. I don't know what that's going to translate to for points, though, if they're going to end up in the top 10 or not. Okay, we've got some cloud cover here, or at least some cloud shade. But yeah, warm day here in Miami, Florida, in May. Yeah, we were down there in Miami for real life a few weeks back. Great, it's a great trip. Miami's a fun city. We were at a restaurant eating dinner outside with the moon over Miami, down like off the water. It was nice. Got some good seafood down there. Got a couple stopped at Little Havana. Picked up a couple of Cuban cigars, or well, Cuban seed. Rolled them right there in the shop. That's pretty cool. Great time in Miami. I recommend getting there if you can, especially during we were there spring break. So yeah, it was like in the 40s here, and it was 80s there. It was pretty great. And I was thinking, I would have loved to have been there for F1 when they were in town. I don't know what our plan is for the rest of the year, but I know F1's going to be out in Vegas somewhere near Thanksgiving. It'd be neat to visit my other brother-in-law around then. Catch the race back then. All right, so he's got Sargent stuck behind him, but he's keeping him back there. And Sargent's on soft tires, but he's sticking with the pack. So this is really he's running a long race now. He's running the marathon, and as long as he sticks in this bunch, he's gonna be okay when they go to the pit, which I don't know when that's gonna be. We're on lap 9. The only pit so far is Magnussen's pit. Look at that, three of his best sectors. So he does run hot when his confidence is building. When he's falling behind, but look at how far behind he is. He's back here. He's got to catch all the way up to there. He's only gonna, when everybody pits, and let's check the tires again. Yeah, these guys are gonna pit first, and he may get in there. I think he will. He'll probably catch up to Joe, Dev, and Sargent. I forget what Dev stands for. Yeah, again, the performance of this thing. I love this new PC, people. This is nice. There is no stutter. I remember before it would skip along a little bit. Here it's just smooth. It's like watching TV. And I love F1. I got to start getting, outside of this, I got to start doing some more rally stuff. I think the next rally race is going to be, Wales in the UK. So, and some of that takes place in the forest. So there's a lot of running through the forest there, and some rainy weather too. So spring kind of rainy stuff. So I want to work that in. I also have I got to do more of the kitchen, restaurant stuff, and again I'm working hard on this to catch up. And then again, the baseball season starts within a week here. We'll be kicking things off. Pete coming back. Oh, I'm taking a drink. So yeah, starting a little bit later this year, but starting nonetheless, and that's good. So I think we hope to finish things up in November at this rate, probably. So check out the Texas Ramblers, see if we can get to the playoffs this season. Had a even record last season, 19-19, 500 ball. Not a bad season. It's not a losing season, but also not a winning season. So first team in the league, first year in the league for this expansion team. So we're looking onward and upward there. So that'll be fun. In other news, as I'm recording this, is May 13. As I record it, it's good. Obviously, it's not gonna. This is gonna air on the 16th. That's when I'm gonna release this. So May 14th, which would have been the day after I recorded this, is my birthday. And your boy Tom turned 53. Yeah, so solidly middle-aged, and still having a good time. But halfway to 106, you know. 108 would be a good good lifespan, I think. So next year I'd be middle age. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to be around at 108, to be honest. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Time flies. I would have thought at 53 I would have felt older. And, at this age, there's some fatigue and some loss of flexibility. But I've been hitting the gym, so I still got some of the strength going. And then the joints too as well. Yeah, I used to, back in the 20s, used to play roller hockey and stuff, tennis. Be a little bit worried about a quick, hard stop. I think I'd blow out a knee and ACL at this age. So those types of sports are probably behind me, which is why I like doing the baseball and the video games, because that's some athleticism that I would have enjoyed in my youth. And this too. I mean, I've said many times before too that these guys are athletes. These F1 drivers. I mean, you're taking a turn at 100 miles an hour. The G forces these guys feel, and they set the steering up. So you got to give it some muscle to move that, because if it was too easy to move those tires, you could knock yourself out of control coming around a fast turn like that and put yourself into a wall or something. That's no good. You need to be able to sort of muscle your way through these turns. You got to work that car to get it. And I know these guys will train where they put weights where they're twisting, and you look at them all, off camera. They're not big guys. They're usually they're not like jockey small, but they're lean. But they're strong. They're muscular. Because when you put up with those sorts of G-forces for an hour and a half, whipping through these courses, these guys get done and they burn, I don't know how many calories. But you're soaked in sweat. You burn hundreds of calories, if not 1,000 calories or whatever. I don't know. I was gonna look it up. Somebody look it up and put it in the comments. It's a lot. It's very athletic. So I know, even in our neighborhood, we tried this K1 racing or whatever, where you're racing the go-karts, at 35 miles an hour on an indoor track and stuff. And even then, they've got that stiff steering, and you're turning that wheel and you're leaning into those turns, and you don't realize you're working with your whole body to sort of, leaning your weight and stuff like that. When you get done, it's exhausting, and that's going around, 8 laps. Imagine going around 57 laps when you're taking your turns at 100 miles an hour. Let's see the telemetry on Hulkenberg here. He's 13. So he's taking these turns at 55 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour, right down there to 60. He's into the quick chicane, 41 miles an hour. All right, now he's going around that turn, 45. Now here, this straightaway, this is where we're really going to see him cook. And I don't think he could put on his DRS here. He should. Yeah, okay, he's got DRS open. Long straightaway. Just about 200 miles an hour there. It's going around that turn. This turn at 100 miles an hour, 115. This turn at 150. 165 miles. You know what that would feel like? They'd be wedging you into the side. Just forget about it. Just come on. Now look, Magnussen is in 19th. All right, so Ocon had a pit stop, and he's what is he on? Hard. So I think he went medium, hard, soft. So Hulkenberg overtakes Tsunoda. I didn't even see that. I was looking back at Magnussen, who's in 19th. That's pretty good. All right, that's good. So he got around Tsunoda, and he's in 12th. Like I said, these guys here, 1, 2, 3. He's gonna pass him. He's gonna go 11, 10, 9. He's gonna be in 9th place when they pit, and he may even get to Mercedes. Hamilton's gonna pit. He may get up to 8th. Now Hamilton will get back around him. I don't at some point, but I don't know. I mean, he's got hards on. They have soft. So they're gonna go off, and he's gonna be out for even a while longer. Like, right? What do we say his? Oh, this is Magnussen. Does he have to go? I think he has to go with his. I don't know. Let's see. So he's doing hard. Yeah, he's not coming in until lap 34. He's not even halfway there yet. Last stint of strategy. So he's medium, it says. Does he need to... He didn't change tires. I think he's got to go to hard tires at some point. Magnussen. I don't know. I don't know exactly what to think here. Alright, so he has Tsunoda behind him. Very high confidence. That's good. Tsunoda's going to have the DRS on right here. He's catching up a little bit. Coming into this turn, yeah, he's right there now. But I think he could stay ahead of Tsunoda. Let's see where he comes off this straight. Right, here he goes. Alright, he got some distance there. Or Tsunoda's going to get on the DRS here. Open his fin. Is he? Leclerc's in the pit. Tsunoda ends up being right there. He's close. But not too close. We don't have anybody ahead of us, so he's playing defense. Yeah, Ocon is sort of catching up a little. I think he is narrowing the gap. Here's the front fin. When he comes in that back half, that's when we'll switch to. We'll switch to the helmet cam. Here it comes. Really do some cooking here. Yeah, here you're not letting off the gas. You're gonna get to 8th gear right here. Or 7th gear, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah, so he's contending with Tsunoda. Tsunoda's right there. But I think he's doing very well. He comes off those turns pretty good. Problem is, Tsunoda's on him. He's not going to use... See, he's not going to use his DRS, but Tsunoda is. Yeah, Tsunoda's going to try and pass him here. Excuse me. And they may leapfrog, you know. They may do a little tug of war here for a bit. And then, you know, he can get him back. Hold on one second. Excuse me. There they go by the home stretch. He had the DRS on there, and he's going to get around him. Yeah, it's all right. But then we'll get back around him Oh, he's not even letting him have it. Yeah, he kept him. He kept him back. Very nice. Wow, I did not expect that. I didn't expect him. They didn't even say Tsunoda overtook him yet. It was just he took over Tsunoda. So, all right, now Magnussen's 18th because Joe went in the pit. We knew we'd get around Joe. But he's on soft now. Ooh. Watch the bump there, tough guy. Let's see who else comes into the pit. Others are making pits pretty soon here. Yeah, I think here probably Tsunoda's going to get around him. Because he's going to flip on the DRS right here. There he goes. Playing defense. No, he waited too long there. Couldn't quite get him. We get 18 and 57. Sorry, so when we get to 25, 26, 27, 28. So about lap 29 or so, we'll be crossing the halfway mark. So this will not be a quick race, but I don't have a whole ton to talk about. Looking over my shoulder here, one second. Let me mute this. Okay, back in it. Sorry about the pop there, but the thing I'm gonna have to keep an eye on Magnussen because the strategy kind of fell apart, and I don't know what I need to do for this strategy here anymore either. You know, I may keep him into like lap 36, and then I don't know if I have to throw the hard tires on because I went medium. I don't know if I get a penalty for not using the thing. If I go to lap 35 and then throw softs on, I don't know. Can I get a soft for the rest of the race? I think it's saying I need to use when I go to the pit there. I think it shows that I'm supposed to use all of them. Let's see. Magnussen is behind Gasly. He's here in 11th. So, 10th, 9th, they're around the corner. And they're gonna pit. They're gonna pit way before he does. So he's gonna get ahead of these two guys right here. I don't think he's gonna catch Russell anymore. But he's gonna get up to 9th place. If he doesn't have any problems. His confidence is very high. And he's made space between him and Tsunoda, which is really nice. So Sargent's in the pit. Magnussen going to get around him. And he's up to 17th now. This bodes well as well. Let's take a look at Magnussen. He's back here. He's got he's got all the new parts and he's racing well. It's just that he was sort of stuck back here, Yeah, I mean, he's racing very well. And he doesn't have really anybody behind him. Not very close at all. Who's it? Gasly. These guys will come in. He may be able to get around both of them as well. But he is going to have to come in for another pit, though. That's the only problem. So it's not like he's going to stay out for the rest of the race, The short chicane. There's your slowest speed right there. Now your highest speed. Look at that off that wall. That's just crazy speed. Telemetry 167, 180, 190, 192 miles an hour. Here he's going to be coming by the finish line. Here's where it all starts right here. couple of big turns right off the bat. This is where he got in his little wreck early on. Had some front fin damage. We haven't had a safety car yet this whole season, and that's really odd. I think it was the 5th race, and we haven't had a yellow flag where a car has had to come out and run people around the lap in 5 races. I don't know if it's a glitch or what to expect there, but that's really interesting. All right, let's go back to our lead car, Hulkenberg. Again, he's doing well with Tsunoda behind him, and he's not really going to be catching those guys until they pit. But we'll see when they pit. They're 50%. They're probably going to go like 40 or something. Ahead of him, Leclerc's pit. Leclerc's up here, I think. Yeah, it's Leclerc. Albon's in the pit right now, or he's going in the pit. That's good. That's good. We're going to get around Albon.
Tsunoda boxed.
And Tsunoda's boxing too. That's good. 2 guys. Alright, we're in the points now. We are officially in the points. And Albon just went in there. Alright, we're solidly in the points now. And he's got some distance between him and those guys. So that when he eventually pits, if he can extend that distance, when he pits, he may be able to come out and wrestle back for that point spot, which is really what we need. And he's got Norris ahead of him. He's probably not going to catch Russell when Russell pits, but when Norris pits, he's going to get him. He's close enough to Norris that he's going to get him. So that's good. That's good. He's going to catch Norris. He's going to get at least 9th place. And he started out in 12th. So 12, 11, 10, 9. 3 places is good. If he can end up in 9th place overall, that would be great. That would put all those other guys behind us and keep them back there. But Gasly is good. And Gasly's going to try and get closer. Now here he's putting some space between him and Gasly. Gasly's just coming around that corner now. Yeah, they're going to get around us on the pit, I think. When he does pit. But, alright, now Norris is going in the pit now. We're going to get around him. Hamilton's in the pit, but he's coming out. So here's where we get 9th. There we go. Alright, 9th place. This is the best he's been, and probably the best we're going to be during this race, 9th place. And this is where Magnussen started. Now Magnussen's worked his way up to 16. And he's got Piastri in the pit, so he's now 15. So Magnussen's working his way up. This is very nice. This is working out much better given the situation we started in. And 9th here is really good, and these guys are not going to get on their DRS to try and catch him because they're just not close enough. You know? This looks very good, very good. Hulkenberg looking good here. His confidence is still very high. Over the shoulder, get on that straightaway. He's got those guys going through the slow chicane right now. And he's gunning it. They're just coming around that corner. And they're not close enough to use their DRS. Because he's halfway down the straight. Now Albon's going to use his DRS and try and pass. What's his face? And they're closing in there. But we're pulling away from these corners. And here we're on the home stretch. Let's see if we see them at all. I don't know if we saw them come around that corner. I don't see them yet. See them there. We'll see when we see them here. There they are, okay. All right, so far this is doing okay. We don't see them here. We still don't see them. There they are. All right, it's doing okay. He's doing all right. Russell's going to come in. I think we can get around Russell. Or is that Hamilton? No, Hamilton's in front of us. Okay, whoops. Hamilton's here. Russell's back here. All right, now, these guys behind Hulkenberg, Gasly and Albon are driving pretty darn fast, and they are going to get him when he eventually pits. Because they are closing the gap. But he's doing okay. I mean, right now at least, yeah. He's all he has in front of him is Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, and Aston Martin, and then it's him. All right, is that right? 24:57. We're not quite to the halfway mark yet. Yeah, I'm still not seeing those other... Okay, now we're starting to see them coming up. Now they're getting close. Albon's coming in close. Albon passed Gasly. That's pretty messed up. Now Albon's breathing down our neck. And he's on a soft tire. And he's going to use his DRS here. This is not good. Yeah, there it's open right there. He's trying to get around him. Williams. Where the heck did Williams come from? Right?
Come on.
Sargent
We'll
overtakes
totally
Magnussen.
catch them up, okay?
Oh, he might have got it back there. No, he's struggling. He's going to use his DRS, though. Use your DRS, fool. What are you doing? You're getting passed by two guys.
I'm a lot faster than these guys.
Yeah,
Okay, let's make the most of it.
Albon overtook him. Go back to Hulkenberg. Wow, he got around him and he's off to the races.
Typical.
Magnussen down to 16th. De Vries still overtakes. What the heck's happening back there? What happened? Our points we're falling apart here. We both have to make pits, guys. This is not good. This is not good. Oh my goodness. All right, Perez is in the pit. Who else? Perez pit stop issue. Let's check that out. What happened?
Now talk us through this one, Karun.
Now into the pits comes Perez. Oh, but it's slow. That's so unfortunate for the team.
Oh man. Knock on wood, we haven't had a pit issue yet. So that's the thing. Use your DRS, fool. Why wouldn't you use his DRS? Don't you automatically... You're trying to catch a guy. Don't you use your DRS? He should use it here then, right? He's got Albon right ahead of him. Right there. Now use it. Use it. Where is it? Turn it on, fool. Why is he not doing it? He did the same thing in the last race, right? It's like he's just letting him have it. When he comes around here, he's got to do it, right? Doesn't he? Because he's close enough to try and for the overtake, right? Here he goes. Here he goes. He's coming up. Coming up. He's got him right ahead of him there. Flip to your DRS. Right here. No, it's not on. DRS is not on. Neither is his. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Alright, back to Magnussen real quick. I gotta check out where he's at on his tire thing. I'm gonna bring him in at lap 34. I think. Yeah, I think lap 34. He's gonna get passed again. By Piastri this time. Stroll's in the pit. Okay, 34 I gotta remember. Back to Hulkenberg. Now he's out. Gasly overtakes Hulkenberg. So we got one of our Williams in there in the point, so we gotta get him out. And instead of fighting back, now we're out of the points. Now again, he's supposed to be on him there. And when you get around to this next DRS zone, you better use your DRS. I'm gonna fire you. There he is. Going around the corner. Here we go, use your DRS. right when you come around here, right here. DRS. Dude. Why wouldn't you be using it here? As a DRS sector. You're trying to catch this joker. I don't get it. Come on, use it here at least. Sainz in the pit. And he doesn't use it. He's not turning it on. 8th gear. I don't get it. He just let those guys pass him and then he never put the DRS back on. If we don't get any points in this race again, I don't know what to expect. I mean, we may not finish the season. I don't understand this. The car keeps getting better and better. Their confidence gets better and better. And then they start a race and they get in an accident within the first 300 yards. And have to come in for an additional pit. Crazy, crazy. Fastest back sector here. This is what it looks like when you're going 191 miles an hour. 195. Almost 200 miles an hour. Here are we're gonna get to the, here is the slow chicane. And now the straightaway. And I can see those guys right there. Is he gonna use the DRS? Is he gonna use it? Nope. Why start now? I tell you people. Alright, he's on 28. Russell's in the pit. Are we gonna get around Russell? I think we should get around Russell, shouldn't we? Where's their pit thing? Is it on? Did he come out? Russell's still ahead of him? Did they? So does Mercedes actually have a bay, or do they just fly through the pit? I never saw him stop. Doggone it. And where is their thing? Right up in front? It's frustrating. Nobody in the points, people. We started off with one in 9th. We were 9th and 12th. And now we're 11th and 17th.
This is all I got.
Piastri's
Let's just
overtaking
get
him.
into a rhythm.
Yeah. I don't know. 17. And he's gonna have to pit again too. With those guys behind him. Fastest lap, Stroll, 132. Holy cow! What? All right, so we're past the halfway mark here. Let me scoot on up in my chair. Doggone! Trying to scoot up without hitting something. But I've got so I'm in the room I'm in is the basement in the corner, so it's pitched. For water runoff towards the drain. So my chair tends to want to roll back toward the drain. I should get these little things that the slots that you put your wheels in. Sorry about my mic boom. Yeah, so we went out to dinner tonight for ramen. It's really good though. Ate a lot. And I forgot that we'd come home and my in-laws were over. We had cake. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get in shape. I probably ate, 1,000, probably 1,200 calories tonight. I am wiped out. And I gotta go to the office tomorrow on my birthday. That stinks. But I think tomorrow night, gaming again with Matt on my birthday. And he still doesn't have his flying gear. He sent it back here to Illinois because he's moving back out here. So I think we're doing... Hey, Verstappen gets it. He's the one who should have it. So what did I say? Oh, I think we're doing Ostfront, overhead tactical World War II thing. So that'll be fun. And then Thursday I'll probably do the restaurant. Get another thing at the restaurant there. Okay, just entered the pit window for the strategy today for Hulkenberg. I think he's got to use his hard tires. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's just pitch you. Let's just pitch you and go for the rest of the race here. So I think what this is saying is the exclamation point. He needs to do these. I think that's what we're telling us.
Box now, box now.
Box.
So we're on Magnussen right now. He's 18th place. For some reason, everybody's passing him. He's got Ocon ahead of him. We're going to watch him all the way into the pit on this camera. Over the shoulder. He's right on Ocon. Huh. All right, here he goes on the back stretch. Seventh gear. Of course. There goes Bottas. Come on.
That's
Understood, okay.
White line, white line. We're in the box. He's last place. Slow and low, all the way in here. There's our pit bay. The new hard ones on there.
typical.
Delayed pit stop. Pit stop issue. Well, let's do the replay just to show what it
Now,
looked
what
like.
exactly happened there,
Something with the
Karun?
right tire.
The Haas pit crew are all ready. Oh, hang on, the front right doesn't want to come off.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. Yeah, so that just goes to show it. So now, he's gonna have these tires through the rest of the race. His driver confidence is low. But what are you gonna do? Got nobody behind him, nobody to worry about there. Guy up in front is Joe and Botas, and they're both gonna come in again. So he should be able to catch them. I don't know where he's gonna end up, but it's not gonna be. Now I got this audio glitch for Magnussen, and it's gonna be there for the rest of the race. I've learned. It's not gonna go away. Alright, let's go back to Hulkenberg, who's 11th. And he has nobody on him. And nobody in front of him either. He's at 47. The guys in front of him are also going to come in, but not yet. Gasly and all those guys. And he's going to go medium tires. So Albon and Gasly. I think we're going to end up... Yeah, I think we're going to end up in 11th place. I don't think we're getting any points. At this point, that's what I'm thinking. Man, oh man. And in Miami, of all places. Yeah, those guys are down the stretch. Pretty soon we're going to have to make our pit. I think probably when we come around past the opening slot here, next time around they're going to tell us to pit. We'll see what he says right here. Optimal pit window. Yeah, there it is. Open pit options. Yeah, now we got to go mediums. Firm your pit.
So boxing this lap, please.
Boxes lap.
That sound going on there. That was weird. Sound and all. Is it 10:30 p.m.? Is that it? It is local time where I'm at. It's 10:32 p.m. It feels like it's 4 in the morning. I'm so tired. Oh gosh. All right. Yeah, he's in his optimal pit window. When he comes around, he's 11. We will watch this pit from the tail, from the rear fin. And we'll see what that looks like. And we, so I said, knock on wood, we didn't have any pit issues. But then we had our first pit issue in race 5. And we saw it happen. You could see from that vantage point, the over the shoulder, that right front tire was the last tire to go on in the change. And but we, you know, in the off season between races, we had them. Okay, he's not using his DRS neither. The pit crew was getting exhausted, so we changed their workout regimen.
Pit lane.
Sorry, I
that.
bumped my thing in. To be Gasly's in the pit, huh? Crap, he came out. Oops, wait, I want to do here. Alright, got those mediums on. Get back out there before Piastri. Nope, didn't do it. Oh yeah, there he goes, okay. Alright, he's got Piastri behind him. 14. All right, so those other guys. Well, Dev, I'm not sure. I think Dev could. I don't know if Dev could stay out. He might come back in, and Albon, Norris, and Tsunoda are gonna have to come in. I don't know. Yeah, I still think we're not gonna make the points. Yeah, he's got his DRS open. We don't use ours. We don't use the DRS. Watch, when we get to that green sector on the straight, we should pop that fin open, and he's not going to. Came off that turn pretty well. But right when we hit the green here, we should get on it. And we're not. And he is. He's got his DRS open, Piastri. Because you could see it close. I guess we don't even see the guy in front of us all that well. He's up around the next corner. All right. Those are some turns, aren't they? Came off that turn pretty darn well, I think. He's got a little bit of space between him and Piastri. 37 to 57. We got 20 laps to go. Oh, it's overcast here, but it doesn't look like rain, which is good. Taking those turns pretty well, and it's the medium against the soft, so it's not like hards against soft. So I'm trying to think of these guys ahead of them. Norris is definitely going to come in for another pit. I don't know. I don't think. Look at these timings, though. Hulkenberg, 2 greens from his last sector. He was faster on the first 2 sectors this lap than he was on the last lap, which is good. Gives him that gap in front of Piastri. 3 green. The entire track. He was faster this last lap than the one prior. That's good. They can keep that up. 14. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get in the points, and I think it's tough. It's tough to see. I don't know how Magnussen could do, because when he's either been way in the back, or he'll get in an accident or have this problem, and then he's shuffled way to the back. So when he gets a favorable stance, I've never seen him convert that. And this is problematic. I mean, for this season, I don't know what you do if you're Haas now and all of a sudden you're starting to set a trend of not scoring points. How long do you keep the same crew around? It's pretty cutthroat, you know? So now we're on this guy. We should flip open our DRS and try and catch him. Watch the DRS behind us. No, it's not opening. But still, we're coming up on whatever Dev is. Looking good here. We're making a push. Yeah, our problem's twofold right now. One, we're out of the points completely. And then we got 2 of our competitors behind us that are in the points. In Williams and McLaren. Now, if Gasly and who's Dev, if Gasly and Dev there end up passing Norris and Albon, then that would work out okay. That would at least keep our competitors on the points. So if we don't get into those points, we need those guys to make their move and get up there. But yeah, both of our drivers now are on the tires that they're going to keep for the rest of the race. Now see, he's close enough to Dev here that he should flip on his... And his timing's great. Come on. Open your DRS, fool. I don't know what he's waiting for there. Tsunoda's in the pit. Tsunoda's just going in the pit. Alright. This is good. We're going to get around Tsunoda. No problem. No problem on Tsunoda. And we should stay ahead of him as well. Because we're going to be... we're not... And Piastri's going to go in the pit as well. Although he's behind us. Norris too is going to come in the pit. Like I said, I think we can get around Norris. I think at lap 40:57, I think Gasly's in. Dev, I don't know if Dev's going to come out or not. 55% wear, and he's got 17 laps. I think Dev's coming in. Norris is coming in. Albon's coming in. And then the rest. I mean, Leclerc is coming in, but Leclerc is in the lead. I think we got Alonso Verstappen. I wonder who's going to win this race. I mean, Verstappen's going for the clean sweep. I think at this point, it looks like Alonso. All right, Albon's in the pit. But Albon's going to come out of the pit before we get there. All right, we got the DRS on. Albon's in 10. Well, we want Albon to get past. Good, good, good. Okay. That knocks him out of the points. Yellow flag. Where?
Okay, it's yellow.
Copy.
Something's gone on there. Looks like it's Zhou Guanyu.
Oh, wow.
Zhou Guanyu is the focus here. Oh, and a fairly substantial crash there. Well, they may have been keen to leave their mark, but I think that was a little too literal. Don't you?
Yeah. Alright, so we passed Dev. Or De Vries. Okay, Hulkenberg overtakes De Vries. That's good. Got around him cleanly and should stay around him. So now we got Albon, who's going to be out. He's on the tires for the rest of the race. And Gasly. Norris is going to come in. We can get around Norris. He may be able to catch Albon. So he should go 12. He may. He's got a chance. Hulkenberg has a chance to score a point. Because Norris is going to come in and pit. And he may be able to pass Albon. He's racing really well. Now, De Vries is going to put on his DRS. But we're not going to put on ours. That's okay, though. We want to stick close. De Vries going in the pit. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, that gets him off us. All right, so now we got Albon ahead of us. Piastri in the pit. That's good. Magnussen's not in last place. He's in 19th. Huh. Ocon's also going to pit. Okay, so we got to get... Right now, Williams being out of the points is very, very good. And... who are we going to pass here? Okay, he's 18. Get around him. Williams being out of the points is good. Gasly's in there. We got to get Norris out of the points. And Norris is going to pit. So this looks good. This looks good because if Norris pits, which I think he has to, he's down to 43% on his soft tires. That'll take him out of the points. And then it's possible, man, it's possible Hulkenberg could get in there. He's behind Albon. We may even tell him to get aggressive at some point. I'm not sure. He's got no one behind him to really worry about. There's clouds on the horizon, but I don't think we have to worry about rain. He's sticking with Albon pretty good. I think he. I'm not sure if he's closing the gap or not. I mean, he may be. And he's got nobody behind him. Albon and Gasly, huh? 15 laps to go. See, it would be nice if he would do his DRS here, but he's not going to. His timing's good, though. He was on that straight there. Let's see what it looks like when he gets to... Okay, you can see Albon. Just went around that turn. Yeah, we could see him there. I mean, I think he might be close enough that you get on the DRS here. Eighth gear. We saw him. We saw him. Norris is in the pit. We're around him. Alright, Norris is out of the points. He's out of the points and decidedly behind us. And he's coming slow out of the pits. And we got plenty of room there. So now the question is, in 15 laps, can Hulkenberg get around Albon? Like, organically. Because Albon's got the tires he's going to be on for the rest of this race. Magnussen in 19th.
Typical.
Keep going. You're doing good.
You're doing good. What are you talking about? Come on, don't sugarcoat it. It's a big boy. So yeah, the question is here now with these, with the 15 laps to go or 14 laps to go at this point. Does he have what it takes to pass Albon? That would serve two useful things. One, that would take Williams out of the points or to put us in. I don't know. To me, it looks like he's slowly closing that gap. And if he keeps closing at this pace, it could be a foot race at the end there. We may tell him, go aggressive. I don't know. I like what I see. Now, if we don't get him, they could... I don't think they'll tie us in the points. I think they get one closer. I think we're 2 ahead of them. But Williams would get one closer. But to think if we're 11th place, we're that close to the points. And we're probably, 150 yards out of the points. It's exciting. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell if it's... if I can't tell if we're gaining on them or not. And this weather, I think this whole thing's gonna end just in time. I think we're gonna have like afternoon rains after the race, or evening rains. I guess it's 4:40 p.m. I'd like to see him use his DRS once. Even Magnussen's using his DRS. Come on, Noah. Although he's actually actively trying to pass. 19th. He started up in 9th and he's 19th. He lost 10 positions because of getting in a first lap bump up where he damages his front wing. And it was his fault to get the 5-second penalty. That was really cool though. I think there's a new animation this year where they actually removed the front wing and put it on. You could see them pull the front wing off and put a new one on. That was cool. I think last year they just sat there and then they moved and it was like, okay, they got the new wing. This year they actually show them moving out. That's a nice new update. I'm really looking forward to when F1's in Las Vegas, because to be racing down the strip, to see that in the game too, that's gonna be sweet. Sorry, not talking more. I know I'm talking a lot. I am super yawning. It was one of those nights. We ate so much. I got back here. I laid on the bed. I'm like, all right, well, I better do the Miami Grand Prix before I fall asleep. And now I'm just sawing logs. Here we got 10 to 11 at 46 real time, but yeah, 4:42 p.m. This race will be over by 5 p.m. Go out to dinner somewhere in Miami here. So yeah, he's about the same distance behind Albon. That's not good. I don't think we're. It doesn't look anymore like we're gaining on him. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't see him. I don't even see him around these turns. Like, where is he? There he is. What if I go to sector performance? How's Albon doing? He's slower. Fastest lap to Stroll again. Interesting. Yeah, so we want to see Albon running yellow. We want to see Hulkenberg start putting greens up there. Instead, they both put yellows, which means they both ran slower laps on their last lap than the lap prior. No DRS. No one really behind them. I mean, there's somebody back there, but they're ways back there.
I'm way faster
Right, we
than
can
these
see him.
guys.
Just keep pushing. Let's use the free air.
Yeah.
Ocon in the pit. So Ocon pitting again. That's interesting. Why is that? Leclerc also in the pit. Question is, will Magnussen get around Ocon? It looks like he will. Yes. Barely. Science. Oh wow, how about that? 10 laps to go. Alright, he's not going to use his DRS, is he? Whatever you do, don't use your DRS. No, he's not. It's the front wing. Yeah, we're not seeing the greens there.
In clear air, I would be so much faster.
I told you to drive in the clear.
Get back in this fight.
All right, now it looks like we're close. Oh, but this is somebody else. Who the heck are we even behind here? This is Alfa Romeo. Is Joe back here? Perez. Shoot, this was not good because now that stalled us out. Albon is a good amount ahead, but the DRS is on. That's good. I haven't seen a DRS in a while. Couldn't see where Albon was up there. Are we close at all? Nope. I don't know if we're not gonna be. He had a good. Well, he used the DRS finally. Yeah. Now we didn't. Now we lost some of that space. We lost some of that gap between us and the one in front of us. He had a good second sector though. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna catch him. Doggone it. And a yellow sector, and Albon had a green sector. That's not good. That is not good. 5 seconds behind him. Tire wear about the same. Oh golly. Well, this doesn't look good. 7 laps to go. I mean, it's possible. It's possible we catch him, but doesn't look good right now. He's a good ways ahead of us, and we're not going to put the DRS on. He's slow into that curve. We're getting closer. Yeah, no, it's not. We're not close enough. th place, just one out of the points. I mean, we started 9th and 12th, so he moved from 12th up to 11th. We gained a place. Not bad, but not enough to get you points. Darn it! Here in Miami, Magnussen 18th. Jays.
I'm a lot faster than these guys.
Maybe get this race back to us somehow.
He says that a lot, you know, that he's faster than these guys. I do not think that word means what he thinks it means. I'm gonna tell him to stop driving in a clean air because I don't think he needs it. DRS is enabled. Good there, a yellow flag. We got us a yellow. So Gasly and Albon now fighting each other. Albon. So safety car deployed.
Safety car.
There's a safety
Stay
car.
close to 0 on delta time.
Copy that.
Try and keep the temp you have. Don't let it drop too much.
This is interesting. Who got in the accident? Well, this is interesting because Albon got around Gasly. Gasly should be able to get back around him. That would not be good if Albon landed 9th. That would they would then Williams would leapfrog us in the standings. But with the safety car out now, that could that could have us bunch up. And then with just a few laps left, it might be a sprint to the end. Of course, we may actually end the race on the yellow. Actually, the safety car is not leaving yet. It hasn't left the paddock. Here, now it's coming out. Now it's coming out. Huh. We may end this race under the yellow. That's interesting. That's not good because Albon and Williams got ahead of Alpine. And that could have them leapfrog us in the standings and keep us out of the points. Doggone. Third earn it. We gotta catch up. Now these guys can go ahead and pass the safety car, I believe. I think they're more than a lap behind. I think. I'm not sure. What's that? Some audio snafu there. Yeah, what's that? Okay, no, they're falling into the line. I guess they don't get to the lap. Yeah, I don't think this safety car is going to go back in before the end of the race. I think we're going to end the race on a safety car. I don't know what the incident was. I never saw the replay or anything. It's got six
laps to go.
Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's driving his full speed. But it's still way back here, though. Wouldn't they want to hurry up to get up to the safety car? Instead of staying in fifth gear? I don't know. I guess I don't get it. We're going to catch up to the pack pretty soon here. Nobody right on them. Alright, the rest of the crew's up there at the end of this straight. Let's see here. Make his way around this corner. 5 laps to go.
Five laps to go.
All right. We'll see what it looks like when they get to this this group up here. There's the pack right ahead of them. All right, he's about to catch up to the pack. I want to see what that looks like. Okay, whoa, here we go. Okay. All right, now here's where we're with everybody. So it looks like they're warm, keeping the tires warm. I'll make you sick. Alright, we're stuck behind the safety car. So if we come off this thing and the safety car is going back in, I think we say go aggressive. right? Because we got Gasly right ahead of us and Albon right in front of him. This is interesting. I still think we're going to end on the safety lap, or the safety car, end on a yellow flag. But if we don't, we got to be ready to rocket this thing. So we're listening to see if he says safety car in this lap. That's where we go nuts. Interesting. It's going to end interestingly, isn't it? Got two Mercedes there. Sorry, I'm
4 laps to go.
not even talking at this point. I may have even fallen asleep. This is gonna be great to watch. I'm sorry. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, it could get hectic here in this last couple of races. Like I said, we gotta be ready to punch that strategy. But I'm not sure that's gonna come into play here. I tend to think that this is going to be how it's going to end. 5 cars may now overtake. Okay. Joe is out. So he must have been... Oh, when he hit that wall, that was it for him. So lap cars may overtake. Apparently, Magnussen wasn't lapped. Oh no, he is going around. Okay, so they did go around. Yeah, like look here, if you look up to Magnussen, he and his group are ahead of the safety car. On the straight. That was a safety car coming around that last spot back there. There's a safety car back there. And these guys are trying to get there. He's fighting Ocon to keep out of last place. That's awful. Meanwhile, Hulkenberg is in the pack here. The leaders. There's your safety car out in front. And we'll see if he says safety car in this lap. We're going to hit that strategy. But I don't think it's going to come into play. We're just out of the points. Darn it.
How many laps to go from now?
3 laps to go.
He's asking. He wants to go for it, but he can't. Because the safety car stayed out there because of Joe's crash into the wall. Interesting. There's more water in here. There is. It's melted ice cube. Pirelli tires. Yeah, darn it. So I think the next race is down, or is up in Italy, I think. I'm not sure. Well, you'll find out pretty soon here. Again, when this goes off, check out my in-between race days where we manage the team on Tommy Naperville on Twitch. Sorry, fuzzy. And then after we prep for the next race. We come back here and race at Tommy G's Gaming channel. And we're just trying to get the points and stay there. Safety car ending. Interesting.
Safety car is in this lap. Get ready to go.
Copy.
He's in this lap, which means he's coming in over here. We're going to have him go high aggression. Let's see if he can get around these guys. This is going to be really interesting in the last lap. We're stopping so far, winning this thing.
Okay, the safety car is going in. Verstappen has the pack. Don't overtake into the line.
You've got the pace.
Copy.
All right. He's been given the green. He's been given the green light.
How many laps to go?
2.
2 more laps.
All right, so now we got to get on the DRS. I told him to go ahead and be aggressive for his overtake. He's more likely to make a mistake here, but he's going to be aggressive, and I think he's going to get on the DRS back this way. We're going to see what happens here. It's going to be an exciting end. I don't see Albon.
Come on.
Okay, we're still okay.
Even though you're last place. Okay, so now he's got to get on the DRS here. Get on the DRS. Right here. I told you to be aggressive. Get on your DRS. He never got on the DRS. Ooh, gosh. Wait, he's got Norris right behind him. You got to get around Gasly, man. I told you. High overtake aggression. You definitely have to get on your DRS here. Come on, go for it, go for it, go for it. Get on it, get on it, hit it, hit it, hit it, DRS. I can't make him do it. Oh! Did he strike him? I don't know, that was weird. Final lap for Verstappen. Oh my goodness.
Starting the last lap.
He will not use his DRS though, I don't understand that. Ocon with the fastest lap, that's funny. That's how he got around our guy and made Magnussen in last place. Oh crap, Albon's gonna get 2 points. And this is good. Williams could leapfrog us. Alright, so we should hit the DRS right here. And if we don't, that's it. We're trading him. He's not on the DRS. Unbelievable. I'd like, what are you saving it for? The next race? I don't get that. Alright, get out of here. He's right there. Yeah, high overtake aggression. DRS, get it. No. Not gonna use it. Unbelievable. He's gonna end up at 11th place. I don't know what that audio stuff is. Oh, DRS is now enabled.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Checkered flag. Here.
And there's the checkered flag. Max Verstappen is our winner.
Wow. 5 straight races.
All credit to the team for the car they've put together. But without that incredible and consistent driving, it'd all be for nothing.
He's the only driver to win this whole season. Alright, folks. Sorry about that. Check us out for the next race. See you then.
Kevin Magnussen, not going to be happy with how things unfolded today.
Well, I think most people expected them to really deliver here, but it's a disappointing finish outside the points.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
Win number 5 is in the bag. They pulled out all the stops, pushing hard to earn that victory.
And after a hot and sweaty Miami Grand Prix, I think this is as good a time as any to cool off. Now, Karun, I'd be really keen to know, how do you think the Haas team will be reflecting on today's results?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
And with that, our weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.